Hello again, and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome, there's Kalia, right? And welcome back to Enderal. I'm gonna go see what she's doing real quick.
They never trust us
Not now, Sierra.
Okay, she doesn't want to talk to us. Anyways, last episode, we kind of wrapped up a lot of loose ends. I was trying to get to the main quest, didn't end up making it. Got sidetracked with side quests and some exploration and stuff. But anyways, today we're going to pick up where we left off, and we're going to go straight for the main quest before we get sidetracked. I will say that between last episode and this one, I did do a bit more selling. We have over 21,000 on us, on our person right now. Also, I bought some more books. So we have 15 block books, expert block books, and 3 one-handed books. That's enough block to get us, you know, to where we're buying master level. We're also up to 80 enchanting. We're getting there. Before long, we'll have one-handed and block max, which will be absolutely crazy. But let's go ahead and turn in this black stone.
Yes?
Which is the
Have
last
you found any of the stones yet?
Let's tell him about Rhinaeus. Yes, you were right about Katarin Dalgais. He had a son and...
Oh my, that is horrible. I knew Dalgais wasn't exactly a paragon of virtue, but to abandon one's son simply because... I will never understand those sorts of people. But still, this tragedy tells us we were right about our theory regarding the stones.
So you think the High Ones are responsible for this? That they spoke through the stone and made Rhinaeus do what he did?
To destroy the village and make this boy suffer, that is perfidious, truly perfidious. At least we now have all the stones. Let us complete the mosaic.
Let us do that.
By the left path, what power! If we could really direct this, use it against the High Ones, whew, it might work. It just might work.
And we leveled. We got 2,000 XP. Awesome. So we are going to take health.
Now are we... Wait a moment. You feel that?
What?
Something's different. The sea of eventualities. I can't feel it anymore.
You mean you can't cast magic anymore? What could cause that? The beacon?
No, I don't think so. It's like a veil put in front of my eyes. This doesn't bode well. It truly does not. Skyrim. He's currently trying to raise the barriers.
Barriers? What barriers?
The ones at the gates. They are meant to magically seal them as a protection against Korak's armies. The walls are nearly impenetrable, but the gates aren't. Skyrim said he would raise entropical barriers to take care of that. Quickly, go see him and find out what is going on. I will secure the beacon as best I can. Go.
Okay. Locate Yuslin Skyrim. Is he actually... Is he the one... is he the traitor? The traitor in our midst? Let me pop meditation real quick, and let's get our new stance, okay? Like our top tier stance. Carinian stance, tier 3. Wonderful. 0 remaining points. And we've got some points. I guess I'll put them in the block. I don't know. I'm at this point, I figure we're going to finish out block, and then we're going to finish out, well, we'll finish out one-handed and then block. And then I guess we're going to go with some kind of a magic, I think, would be our next step. Because it's not like I really need, like, heavy armor or anything like that. Well, we might max sneak. That would be useful, in fact. Alright, so Skyrim is in the Noble's Quarter. Alright, so let me teleport over there real quick. You cannot fast travel right now. Okay. Yeah, bad things are happening. And I do want to go ahead and update our stance just to make sure that, you know, that's... There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, we're moving fast. I mean, look at that. Look at that draw speed. That is just insane. Okay. Yeah. I'm not happy. If Skyrim is bad... Because if you recall, there was a traitor. You know, we know that somebody in our, like, inner circle is a traitor. We've known that for a bit. And it's starting to sound like it's Skyrim. I'm kind of glad that we got those side quests done last episode, because it seems like things are going to go bad here. Just a guess, but
One more time for the slow thinkers among us. I recognize a magic blockade when I see one. And as long as it is active, we can't put up the barrier.
I understand that you're upset, but an order is an order. I'm sorry.
okay.
What is going on?
Thank the sun, Harenfield.
He
I'm
just
trying in
birthed him.
vain to make this highly intelligent commander of yours understand that these headaches are not arbitrary.
Grandmaster?
Skyrim is right, Commander. Something is wrong.
What the...
Really?
The Niramis are inside the city! They're inside the city, damn it! Prophet, come here. What is the meaning of this?
The Niramis, they're inside the King's Bay. Their ships, they just appeared. I don't understand.
They just appeared? Are you trying to tell us that an entire fleet entered our harbor and nobody noticed it?
Of course. They cast an invisibility spell on their fleet. A magical blockade prevented us from recognizing it.
Oh, okay.
Good plan. Thanks to the utterly capable military around here. One that worked out perfectly.
Watch your mouth, wild mage. Nobody...
Commander, it does not matter how it happened. We must act quickly.
I thought Tealor was bad
Son,
for a second.
Is the spell for the barrier of the gates ready?
One at the main gate, yes. Until now, we couldn't cast it because of the blockade. Did I give the signal?
Yes. They want us to panic, but we will not do them the favor. Activate the barrier, then return to us. Soldier, you said that the Nerimes have already invaded the city. To what extent?
They're in the fog district, I think. They overran the harbor gate before we were able to close it. But Sergeant Harlichan has entrenched himself at the gate of the lower district. He won't be able to hold it for long.
Good. Commander, station your soldiers on the battlement and use arrows to keep the Nerimes at a distance. Don't let them get close to the market. You, Prophet, will accompany me there.
Okay.
We will liberate the south quarter and then secure the harbor gate, so that Skyrim will be able to place a barrier there as well. At least the heart of the city will be safe then.
You're going to fight.
Yes. Now go. Time is of the essence.
Understood. Soldier, follow me.
Are you ready?
Hang on a second. The Naramis are in the city. How in blazes have they managed to enter without anybody noticing them?
Magic, as Skyrim said.
Yeah.
They've put a spell on their fleet to make it invisible. Probably the doing of Korek's mute bodyguard. I've heard stories about him, and I fear they have infiltrated us in secret too. But we won't discuss this now. Are you ready?
I hope so.
Good. We need to find Sergeant Harlian. The soldier said he's in the south quarter. Follow me.
Okay, let's do this. I got your back. I can move like at full speed with my bow drawn, so...
Bastards. They will pay.
Sailor bandana. Alright, let's go. To the marketplace. I have a feeling the marketplace is probably going to be swarming with guys. I mean, it's a big open area, right? It's going to be perfect for combat. It's going to be interesting. I can't believe, like, I'm glad I waited to start this until the beginning of an episode like this, because this seems like pretty intense.
Infiltrators. Just as I suspected.
That's not near maze. You cannot take us. Narami's boots, hood, steel arrows, and yeah, we don't want any of that stuff. Alright, so where are we going? There you go.
Waste of time.
Get you some of that. Okay, it wouldn't appear that they have anything of any kind of use around here. Alright, so where are we headed next? Don't get stuck, no! Quit getting stuck! Tealor, now... Look, buddy, I'll help you along, but you need to... Yeah, walk that way. Okay, I'll just push on without him. Maybe he'll follow me. I was hoping for, like, maybe a few more people, but... What's with these Naramese infiltrators just laying here, like, naked? The battle is upon us! Take off all your clothes! Maybe he'll, like, just teleport in here. There we go. Cool. No! Quit chasing people! No, you don't. That was my fault, actually. No, you don't. Gah! Haha! Freedom! Like, what freedom are they talking about? They're the ones invading us! We're just trying to save your sorry lives. Pathetic. Look at this guy. Minstrel, run! Run, Minstrel! Hopefully, like, nobody important dies in all this mess.
I don't bloody care what you're thinking. Secure the damn gate.
Sergeant Harlian.
Who?
Grand Master Arampio.
It is an honor.
The honor is mine. What is the gate's status?
Bad. Dozens of Naramese are behind this gate, and they're setting up rams.
Then we will stop them. We have to secure the harbor gate at all costs. Once we have done that, our mages will seal the gate. This is all of you, I take it?
For now, yes. But reinforcements are on the way. I... forgive my failure, Master. We should have seen it coming, but everything just happened so quickly.
I know. Now come on, we march out. Every second we wait will help the enemy.
Yes, sir. Guardsmen, the Grand Master is relying on us, and so is Malthus. Live up to your names.
Let's do it.
Go!
Okay, rid the harbor from the Naramese. Man, this got intense, like, really, really quick. At first I was worried. I was like, no, Tealor can't be bad, because he started, like, casting a spell, like, right when everything was going crazy. I was like, oh, man. But it seems like he's okay, so. For freedom! I'm actually going to hop back here, I think. Get me a few pot shots in the back of him. Aha! What? That's not what I wanted. No! I don't want it! Alright. Who's this person?
What the?
Commander Silvus! Man, I should have figured it was going to be a bad guy. Just standing there with all of our people dead there. If you guys will give me a minute here, I can pot shot him through this wall. It would be a lot more effective if you guys would get out of my way.
Good. Now close the gate.
Okay, I can search him. Okay, he's got all this, like, really cool looking Naramese stuff that's actually got really good armor. Close yes, what gate? So. Gate's already closed. Hate to tell you. This person got just littered with arrows here.
It's jammed, Sergeant!
What?
What are you talking about?
It's closed.
Is it possible that the Naramis have sabotaged the mechanism?
Sabotage? Yes, of course, that must be it. What can...
The locking mechanisms of the gate are on both sides of the wall, correct?
Yes. Yes, Master, that's right.
Good. Good. Prophet, you and I will fix the cranks. Sergeant, in the meantime, you and your men will keep the Naramis off the gate. When we are finished, we will give the signal for retreat. Understood?
Yes, Master, of course. Get it. Belmont, prepare the cannon. Let's show the bastards what it means to defy the Lightborn. We will await your signal, Grandmaster. May his light guide you.
And you. Follow me, Prophet.
Okay. I guess he knows that the gate's down. Into the gatehouse. Alright. Oh man, they are literally everywhere right now.
Well then, there are two cranks with which the portcullis is controlled. One can be reached by following the left hallway, the other one is to the right. We do not know if the Naramis have already sabotaged both mechanisms, but I suppose so. You take the left crank, I will take the one on the right. Once that is done, you will return to the city gate. Understood?
Please protect yourself. And if the Naramis have already destroyed the mechanism entirely, what then?
I'm sure they're trying their best to do just that, but it will take time. The defense mechanisms of Ark are more than solid. Let's not push our luck, however. Go.
Okay.
Damn it.
I am hurrying. I'll find you eventually.
Pow! 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 Haha. Alright, easy enough. Man, they have just murdered everybody. The stable boy even is dead. Oh.
Retreat! Now!
What? No. Okay. These guys are easier to take out when I'm by myself, I think.
There they are. Get it. Nara, prepare the fire spitter.
Thou art my light, my shimmer at the horizon, your...
Fire!
Huh. So that's what's happening over there, I guess. I can hear it. Oh. He's just like, where's them arrows coming from? That was a terrible shot on my part, but that was even worse on his. Alright. Anybody down here by chance? No? Looks like it's all clear here. Okay.
Prophet's ass. Someone's out there.
Naomi's assassin! Get you some of this. Afraid not, buddy. Old mask. Okay. And a bunch of thief's gear. Alright, so I guess we gotta head back now. Let's do this. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that all the Naramis guys, for the most part... I can hear him talking again. For the most part, they don't have anything of interest, and I'm actually glad about that. Because it means I can kind of, like, rush through this stuff. Not meaning that I want to rush through it, just that, it kind of makes it a little bit more, like, action-y. I mean, I'm stopping to check the chests and stuff that I come across, but, you know what I mean. Okay, I can't go that way. I was wanting to go help him. I feel bad just leaving him. Oh, okay, I think it's this gate, actually.
It is
You
working
heard him.
again!
Go!
Retreat!
Ensure Patrolman Harlan Sean's retreat. Oh, what's going on?
Retreat! Now!
Okay. Am I supposed to be retreating? Oh wait, no, maybe I'm not. I don't know, there's Tealor.
It's over.
Well, suppose reconquering the gate didn't go as well as planned, did it? What happened here?
Nothing. Secure the gate.
As you wish. However, seems we have a
Visitor.
Tealor Aranthiel on the battlefield. I must confess, I am surprised. Oh my, look at these poor fools, trusting you until the end. It seems you still value human life as little as you did back in Kira. How many people was it, Aranthiel? I have forgotten.
Wise words from the mouth of a warmonger.
Oh, so that is what I am to you. If I remember correctly, it was you who refused to negotiate. You might not believe it, but I enjoy this no more than you do. Hence, one more time, Aranthiel, surrender. Your so-called army is a joke compared to mine, and it is merely a matter of time until we find a way into the city. So, for once in your life, make the right call and end this conflict before it gets even bloodier than it is now.
well said, Koarik. So, what do you expect us to do now? Ask in your wisdom? Kneel before you?
Yaslan Sharim, how disappointing to see you here. All your life you have fought religion and its tentacles, and now you fight for it.
I fight for something called common sense. Should try it sometime.
As I said, Aranthiel, last chance. Stop working on the beacon, and no one will be harmed. The cleansing has to happen, and you will not stop it.
Trust me, I will. Now, is that all?
It is. Oh, it is. Alma, line up the prisoners. I want to see each one of them crucified before nightfall. And then inform the troops. Every Enderalayan will be killed on sight.
Understood.
What?
Religion is a sickness, Aranthiel. And it is the cause of pretty much all the evil that has happened in this world over the past millennia. Your son saw that too, unlike you, but he also made a fatal mistake. To believe that the death of the Lightborn was going to change things. But they were just a symptom, not the cause of the sickness. The cause is religiosity itself, this particular way of thinking.
I really wish I could just take a shot at Korak right now. Like, not even joking, just end him. But, anyway, so what do we have here? So let me guess, you are the savior who knows how to make everything better? Or I think the cause of this sickness is madmen like you. Or, even if that were true, executing people just because they were born in the wrong country doesn't help anyone. Let's say that executing people just because they were born in the wrong country doesn't help anyone.
I am not executing them for their country, but because their way of thinking has been corrupted. And despite what you might think, I do not enjoy this. Religious people choose a rationality above reason, and dogmas above free thinking. They turn themselves into puppets, and by doing this, they are responsible too. And your behavior, Aranthiel, is the last proof I needed. Believe me, I wish there were another way. But you have shown me that there isn't. The High Ones will never elevate us until the ulcer of religiosity has been torn from every single head in this world. I've tried the peaceful way, but you don't seem to want it. Now live with the consequences. By the way, it's good to see that you have survived. What's about to happen now is your fault, Aranthiel. Don't even try to convince yourself otherwise.
Take this. We need to go back to the temple.
Alright, we can say, why didn't you help Harlingen and the guardsman? Is Ark safe now? Let's ask why he didn't help the guardsman.
And lead that entropist right into the city? Their death was necessary. It was an honor for them.
Okay. See, with the gate there, I feel like the gate's not supposed to be down. But it is. Because they were trying to, like, close the crank and stuff, and it wasn't working. So, is Ark safe now?
As soon as Skyrim and the Arcanists have cast the seal on the door, it will be as safe as it can get, yes. But let us talk in the temple.
Okay. So what do we do now?
We will proceed as planned. Light the beacon as soon as possible. That is all that matters.
Okay. I gotta scroll.
How long do you need to seal the gate?
Give us an hour?
Good. Be quick about it. Guardsman, what is the situation in the other districts? Are all of the intruders dead?
Yes, Grandmaster. Some of the infiltrators have fled into the sewers, but we're in pursuit.
Good. Tell the commander that I want all corpses to be disposed of before night falls, and let the repairs start as soon as possible. We are protected from intruders, but we have to beware of a panicking crowd inside. Then tell her to place archers and fire breathers on every battlement. Their arcanists will try to break the seals, but we won't let them.
Understood, Grandmaster.
Now then, let us go.
What in the world? It was like everything was moving. Like super fast. Okay, we need to teleport back to the Sun Temple. Let's do that. I don't know what they're doing over there by the gate, but more power to them, I guess. Tell you what, they got like super intense, super fast, I must say.
By the righteous path, you are well.
What happened to Jorek? And why in blazes do you stand around like bloody waxwork figures?
Jorek has betrayed us, Tilor.
What?
He has revealed the locations of our scouting posts to Korek's army. That's why we didn't see their ships coming. A keeper has caught him talking to Korek through one of the silver plates. And don't worry, he's only unconscious.
I don't trust her.
Commander, get him out of here.
Of course, Grandmaster. Where should I take him?
Anywhere, for heck's sake! We will deal with him later. This is not a case for the tribunal.
Very well, Grandmaster.
What is the status of the beacon? Where is Marigel?
At the beacon. And there is a problem with your machine. But that's something they should tell you themselves. Now, excuse me, the entire city is in panic. The people expect an explanation.
Then give them one. Follow me, Prophet. To the beacon.
Like, is it really the Signet leader? Like, I don't know, I just feel like it was just sudden, like, oh, well, he was actually the traitor.
I don't care, damn it. Just do it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I tell you, there's no word about Numinos.
Well, if you say so, then I guess we have to get used to the idea that our machine will not glow anytime soon.
What are you talking about? We have the stone.
Grandmaster. Yes, that is right. We have the stones, and they give the beacon the energy it needs, as we had assumed. But
this crystal in the middle of the cross, it is the core of the machine, the Numinos.
So?
The Numinos is empty, Grandmaster. That's why it is so dark. If we were to ignite the beacon now, its energy would be emitted aimlessly, with devastating results.
An explosion, to be precise. An enormous one.
So this means we've been working with a huge powder keg all this time. Or that's something we hadn't noticed before. So the beacon explodes if we ignite it with an empty Numinos. This means that without the Numinos, the beacon is useless. Let's say we've been working with a huge powder keg all this time.
No, it's more than that. The beacon can defeat the High Ones. The more we learn about it, the more certain we become. However, it needs a target, a kind of focal point. And if we ignite it without one, things will become very uncomfortable.
Okay, and that's something we hadn't noticed before?
Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of experience in building Pyrean machines. So, yes, indeed, we had not noticed it before.
So this means that without the Numinos, the beacon is useless.
So it seems, yes.
I am very sorry, Grandmaster. We should have seen it coming.
Luminos, as soon as possible.
Yes, and before you ask, don't know yet what the Numinos actually is, and neither do we know where to search for it.
But we will find a way. Give us a week, maybe two, and there will be results, I assure you.
Then begin. Prophet, get some rest. You will need it.
Only...
Why? Such chaos.
Yeah, and we're under attack. Okay, can I somehow help you finding this Numinos?
Yes, I think so. But right now, we can't do anything but read the writings from old Dothel Grant for the umpteenth time, hoping for some clue we might have missed before.
Okay, what in blazes happened to Sigil Master Bartar? The Trichessa said he betrayed us.
Yes, he did. Even though he was one of the closest confidants of the Grand Master. I don't know what to say.
Huh. Do we at least know why he did it?
Not really. But it was no secret that he regarded the Grand Master's actions against the Nerames as careless. He does not seem to understand that the beacon is our only chance.
Huh. So I guess it was him then. That's crazy. This means that all we can do now is search for the Numinos and hope that the Nerames won't find a way into the city before then.
Yes, I guess. You should take a rest. I was told what you did to secure the gate. We'll call you as soon as we need your help.
Okay, completed Blacklight Part 2. And started Blacklight Part 3. Alright. Optional, attend Jorek Bartar's interrogation. Or we can rest in the temple quarter. Okay, well, we're going to the interrogation, of course. Okay, it'll be on the right side. That... Oh, man. That got so intense all of a sudden. I do kind of wish they would just let me go out there and face Korak and his army. And just take them out. You guys okay over here?
You're the one they call the Prophet, aren't you?
That's all you have to talk about? Get out of here. Quit talking to me. But I think I could take Korak's army. Just get out there, just bow in hand. Yeah, I'm glad I got my exploration out of the way because I have a feeling, like, where we're at right now, I'm probably not going to be exploring for a bit. Just a guess.
One more time.
The Grand Master and the Truchessa do not want to be disturbed.
I didn't.
I'm sorry, brother.
How often do I have to tell you that?
Really?
The Prophet found a bottle of cap dust near her body. How do you explain that?
Well, maybe there are thousands of dust addicts in the city, and not just me. Damn it. Yes, I gave Korek the locations of our outposts, but I had nothing to do with the death of that woman.
Then at least tell us who else Korek bought. Who hired the mercenaries in Old
The Grand
Russian
Master
land?
and the Truchessa do not want to be disturbed.
And even if I
I'm
did,
sorry,
I
brother.
wouldn't tell you.
But good work in
And
the
do
heart.
you know
Really?
why? Because this war is madness, Tealor. It is madness. It is unnecessary. And you are too fucking blind to see it.
I am blind? Which of us is the traitor? Which of us is responsible for the deaths of hundreds and hundreds of people?
Let's stick to the point. Accusations lead us nowhere.
A word of wisdom from your mouth, Natara. Bravo.
Pity that your wisdom doesn't go beyond words. Weren't you always the most determined of the three of us? For 3 decades you led this country, and you never showed any weakness.
But no. As soon as the grand, presumed dead Tealor Aranthiel returns, all you do is bow and scrape. Why, Natara? Have you too come to believe that pile of scrap metal out there can save us? Whatever that's supposed to look like. Or do you do it because Tealor warmed your bed back in the day?
You are only making it worse.
Oh, am I? You are so bloody blind. Blind and stupid. Both of you. Don't you realize how much of a fool this Korek really is? His only condition for peace was that we would stop rebuilding some ancient machine. What would that have cost us? Nothing. But no, Tealor. To you, this fantasy of cycles and high ones is more important. More important than anything else. Damn it, even your own people.
Fantasy. So you still believe that the threat is not real? After all that has happened?
I don't know. I'm a warrior, not a sage. But even if it is real, what I do know is that we can only lose this war, and that we will dig more graves with each day we wage it. Up here we are safe, yes. But what about the villages, the farmers? Don't get me wrong, Tealor. I know what I did. But sometimes a quick cut is better than bleeding out slowly. Korek would have conquered the city. We would have surrendered. And maybe he would have even shown mercy. But it's too late for that now.
No. You didn't do this for our country or our people. You did it because you wanted to save your own skin. Nothing more and nothing less. And yes, Jarek, maybe you are right. Maybe we can't win this war. But that doesn't mean I will surrender. Because I have something that you don't. Principles. You don't have any. You have nothing but your bottle of booze and your bloody dust. You are a hollow man without talent. And the only reason you are here and not in the alleys of the Undercity is your bloodline. And now people are dead, all because of your cowardice. Do not think I will ignore that for old time's sake. I will count to 3. Who else has Korek bought? 1.
Now aren't you a tough guy, Tealor?
2.
What I did was right. One day you'll realize this too. And then you will be ashamed for you just...
Tealor.
We are done here.
Wow. The Grand Master and the Truchessa do not want to be disturbed.
Man, Tealor is not happy. I still wonder, cause see, that's what I was thinking. What I was saying is, I don't think that he had anything to do with Liara's death. Because it just didn't seem right, you know? I mean, yeah, maybe he sided with Korek, but I don't think her death had anything to do with Korek. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so anyway. But no clue. I mean, she did say something about a traitor. So if she was talking about him, then maybe. But it seems like... I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. But I think we'll probably find out before too long. Things are really starting to get crazy, though, here.
Yes, that just might work.
Silver goblet. Is this important? I'm gonna steal it. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Let me save first. No telling what's gonna happen once we sleep. And we'll go ahead and rest for a bit. With my backpack and everything on. I will say that I love having this rank 3 stance. It's nice. Oh, man. Really? I have to talk with Daddy. He has something important to tell me. Oh, man. I always get this, weird sense of dread anytime that we end up here. Every single time. Alright. I don't imagine there's anything to actually get here. I mean, there's never really been, so... Except that first time, you know, there were some notes and stuff, but this place is just so weird. Like, I wonder if this is actually where I lived, because there's like all these big statues and stuff, like just around our house. Like it's just creeping. Hey, Daddy?
Now look who's here. So, my child, I know you still didn't find it. You think you know what you're doing. But the truth is, you're still wandering through the mist, just like all the others.
You're wrong, Daddy. We found the torch, and I found the fire.
Yes, that is what you believe. You know, it would be so easy to see the truth, to feel it, if you, for all your heroism, had not forgotten one thing. To listen. Come. Let me show you what I mean.
See, I just wonder if the, wouldn't it be crazy if the beacon was actually what cleansed the place? Like, they activate it and it just destroys us? Doesn't actually have anything to do with killing the High Ones, it just kills us? Like, that's something that's been in the back of my mind as a possibility. I don't know if that's actually the case, but, because they said supposedly you know, they never got it working in the past, but...
There we go. Sit down and let us listen to the silence. Okay, fine. I get it. You know you have sinned, and that's why you're lying. But look, honey, I'm your husband, and I deserve the truth. Lying is a sin. You know that as well as I do. And you also know the position this puts me in.
What else do you want me to say? It's ours! Yours!
Mine? You make me unhappy. You know that. You make me very, very unhappy. Next time it's going to hurt. Whose child is it? Oh, Lord, is this what I get for my piety? All these years I sacrificed myself for this family. I toiled, I buried my dreams, and all of it because I wanted them to be happy. And now my own wench betrays me and carries another one's fruit in her belly. But no, as if that weren't enough, she denies me the truth. Me, her own husband. Just what am I supposed to do now, Lord? I beg you, tell me. What shall I do? Yes, of course, Lord. You are right. How could I be so blind? The Creator has spoken to me, honey. A child born of sin is tainted. And this is why we will drown it. Yes, that's what we'll do. As soon as it's out, we'll put it in the trough.
You're a monster! You're a goddamned monster!
I beg your pardon.
No,
I think you just said something that would have made me really unhappy. But unfortunately, I didn't hear you loudly enough. So please, be so kind as to say it again. What? I can't hear you, darling. I can't hear you.
He's terrible.
So tell me, my child, how does it feel to be powerless? How does it feel having to watch and not being able to do anything?
I couldn't help. I never could.
No, but now you can, can't you? But there's no more time, silly. I have to go now, forever. It's been so long since I last ate, and I'm craving a slice of meat. Bloody, crisp meat. Goodbye.
I don't like not being able to see him.
Hey, Saira, wake up. What's the matter?
Save them. We need to save them. Need to light the beacon.
What? But we will. You found the black stones, Saira, and we'll use them to banish the High Ones no matter how hard this Quarak tries to stop us. But first of all, calm down a little.
I'm fine. What happened? Why are you here?
Well, because I heard you screaming, I suppose? And both Sharim and the Archmagister were asking for you. Apparently they have a clue as to where to find this Numinos. You should go see them as soon as possible.
Fair enough. Where are they? At the beacon?
No, they're in the Chronicum. One more thing before you go, though. There's something I need to ask you. The mercenary. Sorry for asking, but how do you feel about him?
Completed Blacklight Part 3. Started Forgotten Homeland Part 1. Speak with Lexel, Mariel, and Uselin Sharam in the Chronicum. Okay. We're friends. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
She appreciates that.
Thanks for being honest with me. Anyway, we'll talk again later. Take it slow. You don't look too well.
I just had a creeping nightmare about my dad. And he's like...
You. I heard you passed the trial.
He's like lost it. Alright, well let's go to the Chronicum. I know it's getting fairly close to wrapping up point, but I do want to see what they have to say over there and kind of see what's going on. Alright.
Sounds to me as if we'd risk a lot for just a ghost of a chance. I'm not sure if this is wise.
No chance is better than two. That's how the saying goes. You should talk to the Grandmaster. He called for you.
Did he now? How nice. Then I suppose I'll answer the holy call of duty. Walk blessed, Archmagister.
There you are. Have you recovered?
As good as it gets. How's the situation?
Well, I suppose as good as can be expected under our circumstances. The Truchessus sent half our Arcanists to reinforce the gate sigil, which makes working on the beacon harder, of course. Furthermore, the nightmares have become worse, and more reports of the Red Madness are coming in. It's tragic. Truly tragic.
More cases of the Red Madness?
Yes. Citizens are disappearing from the city, and our outposts are finding them in the wilderness, starving and delirious. And even worse, they are extremely violent. Take care if you're on the road.
Okay, do you think the High Ones are gaining power?
Oh yes, without any doubt. The war has made things far worse. It's almost as if the High Ones draw strength from the chaos. Or maybe it's a sign that the cleansing is approaching. I don't know.
I see. What's the progress with the beacon? I've been told that you found a lead regarding the Numinos.
Well, let's say we have a lead to a place where we could find a lead. But let me start at the beginning. While you were sleeping, someone tried to break into the storehouse of the garrison. A starling named Kermai.
Kermai, I've heard that name. I think I did him a favor some time ago.
You have? That's good. Then he might trust you.
Why did he break into the storeroom?
Well, brace yourself. He said he was looking for Shadow Steel, because he's been working on a starship for 2 decades now. He wants to use it to find the forgotten homeland of his people.
Forgotten homeland?
Yes. Doesn't it ring a bell? The Star People believe that their ancestors were born in a forgotten place among the stars. A place without war or hunger, where everyone lives in perfect harmony. All the technology, all the machines that we owe to them, were invented to help them get back to this place. A very nostalgic idea. It really is, but unfortunately, a lot of Star People have died in that quest. The starships have crashed, or they simply disappeared. Up until now, no one has ever found the Star City. Kumai, however, claims that he can do it.
Was he the old guy outside? I can't remember. Huh, but how does that involve the Numinos?
Well, bear with me. At first, of course, we all considered him insane. He was begging and pleading and insisting that he was just an inch from finishing his ship, and that it really could get him to the Star City. Well, unlike the others, the Grandmaster listened to him, and he ordered the scouts in Doomville to look for the cave where he claimed his workshop was. And you won't believe it, but they found out 2 things. First of all, the ship really does exist. And secondly, he says he used ancient Starling plans to construct the ship, which were handed down for generations in Anku, the Starling city on Neren. We had a look at them. They look very similar to the plans we used to construct the beacon.
Similar. So you're implying that the ancient fathers of the Starlings, who apparently lived in this forgotten city, are also the ones who created the beacon. I wonder if it's that big ship that we found a long time ago. Like on the coast. Just out in like the northwest there, like way up there.
Well, either that, or the ones who created the beacon also helped the ancient fathers build the Star City. There's no way to know for sure, but either way, what it does mean is that the ancient fathers must have known about the cycle, and therefore about the High Ones and the cleansing.
And you think they could help us find out what the Numinos is?
Well, let's put it this way. If anybody knows, it's them, and it's definitely the best lead we have found so far. So, in other words, what that means is that we need to help this Kermai finish his ship, and that we will accompany him on his journey to the Star City. Just imagine if it works. A city in the stars that has lasted for millennia. It's unbelievable. Truly unbelievable.
It's a bit exciting, I gotta say. In other words, it's our goal to get the ship flying, to travel to the Star City and find the Numinos with the help of its citizens.
You make it sound so easy. But, in a nutshell, yes. That's what we need to do.
Alright, how do we proceed?
First, you should visit Kamai's workshop in the Powder Desert. The Grand Master and some Arcanists have already left. And, needless to say, be vigilant when outside the city. The Neramis might not be careless enough to have their camp right in front of the gates, but they have established outposts all over Enderal, as you have undoubtedly already noticed. You are familiar with teleport magic, aren't you? Here, take this scroll. It will transport you directly to the Powder Desert. I need to get back to my studies now. The more we learn about the beacon, the more fascinating it becomes.
Okay. Travel to the Starship's manufactory. I'm sure once we get back, I'll remember who that person is, but I can't think of who he was off the top of my head. Alright, but anyways, I believe it is about wrapping up point, so that we are going to save for next episode. I'm really excited to see how things play out. Like, stuff just got so insane all of a sudden. Like, I mean, it was just all of a sudden. Like, we put in the Black Stone, and then just pow, 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 stuff started happening, and it was a bit of a roller coaster, to say the least. You're standing on a crime scene there. Yeah, I'm excited to head to the Powder Desert and see how this plays out. If we actually get to visit the Star City, that's going to be wild, it sounds like. Like, I just thought the Starlings were going to be kind of like the Dwemer. You know, you don't really... You know, you got to see a Dwemer in Morrowind. Like the last remaining Dwemer. But, I mean, you didn't really get to, like, visit their cities and them all about and everything. It's going to be really, really interesting, it sounds like. Especially a city in the stars. Like, that could actually be really, really cool, to say the least. But, I was trying to see if I could jump off that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, be sure and hit that like button. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. And I hope you guys are enjoying it thus far. I will say that the story just picked up. I mean, the story's been great so far. But this episode, like, oh, man. Just so much. I feel like so much happened in this one episode, you know. And like I said, I'm really happy that I saved this part for the start of this episode instead of doing it like at the tail end of last episode. I'd never expected it to just things to go so crazy like they did. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. And of course, until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then.